Understanding grassroots activism. Grassroots activism involves ordinary people mobilizing to address social, political, and economic issues. Unlike top-down movements, it begins at the community level, often driven by passionate individuals seeking meaningful change. Empowering local communities. Grassroots activism gives power to communities that may feel unheard. By organizing protests, petitions, and awareness campaigns, activists influence decision-making and advocate for their rights. Raising awareness on critical issues. Many social justice movements, such as environmental protection and human rights campaigns, gain traction through grassroots efforts. Activists use social media, local events, and community meetings to educate and engage the public. Holding governments and corporations accountable. Grassroots activism pressures governments and businesses to adopt fair policies. Public demonstrations and boycotts have historically led to labor reforms, environmental regulations, and civil rights advancements. Influencing policy and legislation. Activist groups often push for legislative change by lobbying policymakers and rallying public support. Historic examples include the civil rights movement and climate change advocacy, both of which started as grassroots efforts. Strengthening social solidarity. Grassroots movements unite people around common causes, fostering collaboration across diverse backgrounds. This sense of unity strengthens communities and amplifies collective voices. Using digital platforms for advocacy. Social media and crowdfunding have revolutionized grassroots activism. Online campaigns spread awareness globally, mobilizing supporters and securing funding for initiatives faster than traditional methods. Overcoming systemic barriers. Marginalized groups often use grassroots activism to challenge systemic injustices. By building networks of support and demanding change, these movements break down institutional discrimination. Inspiring larger movements. Small-scale activism can inspire national or global movements. Local environmental protests, for example, have influenced international climate agreements and sustainable policy changes. Sustaining long-term change. Grassroots activism ensures long-term impact by continuously engaging communities. Even after achieving policy victories, activists work to maintain accountability and uphold the progress made.